Good morning. This is Katie Winkelman with Stearns County Soil and Water Conservation District with your conservation report. I feel it's necessary to remind listeners of today's date. It's Saturday, February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. So for those last-minute gift givers, you can always fall back on chocolates. But words can touch the heart without touching the waist. So my advice, which should be taken with a grain of salt, is to use your smartphones, computers, tablets, whatever you have, and search the internet for an appropriate quote, as I did. Maybe you would like this one. I love you with all my butt. I would say heart, but my butt is bigger. Or if you're looking for something that is a little more sentimental, try this one on for size. Valentine's is a time for love, a time to celebrate life, a time to give and forgive, and a time to say a prayer for those who touched our lives. The last quote prompts me to reflect upon the people who have touched my life and my career. Recently, I had the opportunity to attend a training conducted by Jay Fuhrer. Jay works for the Natural Resources Conservation Service as a soil health coordinator, and he's also a district supervisor for Burling County Soil Conservation District in North Dakota. He's a well-renowned speaker on soil health, and to me, he can make a complex subject simple, and he presents it in a down-to-earth, direct manner. I was not only captivated by his message, but also by his presentation style. The bits of humor he mixed into science and ag talk makes his presentations even more enjoyable. Because I enjoyed Jay's training so much, I would like to take time today to recap the 6 soil health principles to raising the soil health bar that he had discussed. Principle number 1, armor your soil. Keep your soil covered. Just as we dress appropriate for the weather, we should care for our soil in the similar manner. Number 2, minimize soil disturbance. Use cover crops to address resource concerns such as infiltration, compaction, surface saturation. Use minimal to no-till. Remember, there is a whole little micro world below the surface, and it's amazing what these tiny microscopic organisms can do for our soil and our crop production. But if we shake, rattle, and roll and destroy their homes every spring and every fall, these organisms can't work to their full capacity. Soil health principle number 3, crop diversity. Our crop rotation should include warm season grasses and warm season broadleaves, as well as cold season grasses and broadleaves. With a corn and soybean rotation, we really only have the warm season grass and warm season broadleaf. We are missing those cool season grasses and broadleaves. The 4th principle, continue live plant. It should be our goal to have something green all year round. Now, I'm not crazy. I know we have something that's called winter. Trust me, just walk into my car in the parking lot, I'm rudely awakened by winter. But what this means is we should have living roots in the soil, and we can accomplish that with cover crops. We should have something growing at all times. And it's also important to note that we are missing flowering plants, which is very fitting today. Remember, Happy Valentine's Day. Be a friend, plant a flower. The 5th concept is, or principle is livestock integration. You may be hearing more and more about the carbon cycle, adding carbon to our diverse grasslands, to diversify our grasslands, pastures, cropland, and with rotational grazing followed by long recovery periods, this is highly beneficial. The carbon cycle is our road to building soil organic matter. And the 6th and final principle that Jay spoke of a couple weeks ago was take your reward, please. Don't forget to account for that increase of soil organic matter or your healthy soil system. Take your reward and continue forward with developing your soil's health. What I provided to you today was a very, very condensed version. Think of it as a commercial advertisement for actually attending one of Jay Fuhrer's presentations. I strongly encourage you to follow him on YouTube or even make the trip out to Burling County, North Dakota to see the principles in action. I hope no matter what your age is, you continue to listen and learn, and that you find that presenter that touches your life as Jay has mine. There's one opportunity that I would like to highlight before I end my conservation report today. Rising commercial fertilizer prices have made livestock manure an increasing valuable asset. Livestock manure contributes N, P, and K, trace minerals, and organic matter, all for the crop's benefit. However, repeated application of manure at a rate that supplies nitrogen needs of corn has created some soils with elevated phosphorus levels, making manure management challenging. The University of Minnesota Extension Service is offering a repeated workshop on strategies to manure phosphorus on livestock farms. There are 3 local sessions planned in the near future, one occurring on Wednesday, February 18th in Morrison County Government Center in Little Falls, Minnesota. The second, Friday, February 20th at the American Legion Post 455 in Cold Spring. And the third, Thursday, February 26th at Sauk Center City Hall in Sauk Center, Minnesota. At this workshop, Extension educator Randy Pepin will be presenting management strategies available to Minnesota dairy farms and beef feedlot operations to prevent the excess buildup of soil phosphorus while maintaining profitable livestock and crop enterprises. Any livestock enterprise or person working with livestock farmers would benefit in learning about phosphorus management concepts at this workshop. RSVPs are required, so please contact Emily Wilms at 320-255-6169 for further details. Well, my time with you is almost up this morning, but I want to leave you with one more quote in honor of Valentine's Day. Roses are red, violets are blue. When we think of soil, we should think of glue, and that is the glue to all life. Thank you for listening. This was Katie Winkelman with Stearns County Soil and Water Conservation District with your conservation report and Valentine's Day advice. Happy Valentine's Day.